And now today we are highlighting a country breakout artist who recently released her new single and is kicking off her tour with an Upstate show tonight. We've got South Carolina's own Byrdie Wilson right here in studio. Welcome, so glad you're here.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so happy to be here.
And your single, you've been warming up a little bit, Where My Roots Run, and now your Where My Roots Run tour is starting in Simpsonville tonight. How exciting is that?
What a way to kick it off with you guys, right? First day of tour. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I love your background too. You're born in New York, you transplanted to South Carolina at age 4, and you overcame things. You were born with a cleft palate, you underwent a bunch of surgeries, but you did not let that slow you down at all. Tell me about that.
Well, so situations arise in our life, and you can either turn it into a positive or you can turn it into a negative. And I chose to run with it and be the little superstar that I've always wanted to be since I was little.
Yeah, at 6 years old, you're in a talent show, and you announce, buckle up, we're going places.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. And my mom just, she definitely got on board, and we're here, right?
And so you've always loved the writing and the singing, and where does the inspiration come from for you? What's your music all about?
Well, for me, it's about empowering other women. It's also about so this personal song, Where My Roots Run, what inspired it was my family, and at a very young age I moved from New York to South Carolina, and it's kind of just telling all my New York family what it's like growing up in South Carolina, and I think I'm gonna stay here.
Yeah, well, this is where your roots are and where your roots run. You're gonna see all your local people tonight. How special is that, and throughout your whole tour?
It's unreal. I'm so excited. I haven't been back here for music in a while, and I'm so excited to see my friends and all my family and everyone that I went to high school with. It's going to be really surreal.
And you've worked with really excellent coaches, and you connected with a singer-songwriter from the Peter Frampton Band to produce some songs in 2018. And then you become an advocate for mental health and suicide prevention after the 2020 death of somebody special in your life. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so unfortunately I lost my my ex-boyfriend from the death by suicide, and yeah, I think it took a while to kind of get my feet back on the ground, but once I did, I just turned to music, and that's really what helped me through it.
And you mentioned it earlier, you use music as a way to take things in life and create positives. You're creating a lot of positives. I know you do a lot of work with organizations.
Yes, ma'am.
Yep, so it's an important part of your life. You're going to, you uplift people with songs, and you're Where My Roots Run. You're going to play it for us in just a moment. As we listen, what are we listening for? Any particular message you hope people get from your music today?
Well, I think it's just about turning the negatives into a positive, and I'm very sassy, so when I sing it, it's going to come across as sassy, and if you guys know the words, feel free to sing along.
All right, we will brace ourselves for all your sassiness. Can't wait for your performance. And tell us about the guys playing alongside you.
My lead guitarist is Benny Lamar, one of my very good friends, and Rory Kennedy is also one of my very good friends, and they're on tour with us today and throughout the week. So my drummer is coming on Monday. Super excited, Jesse Hyatt. We're just really excited to all be together and be in South Carolina.
Well, and it's been fun watching you get ready. I can tell you're really passionate about what you do and proud of what you're putting out there. So we're looking forward to hearing your performance. We'll put your information about the tour up on screen at the end, but anything else you want to know before you get ready to play?
Well, the Tuesday show for Coffee Underground, the tickets are donation-based, so a portion of it will go to the American Foundation Prevention of Suicide. So we are super excited for that night. It's going to be very special. And then check my website and my social media for the rest of the tour dates.
Okay, wonderful. We're going to put information on screen for you now. Byrdie, you can safe to travel over to the other set. We look forward to this. Your Where My Roots Run tour begins tonight in Simpsonville at Sweet Sippin'. Tomorrow it's Bullwinkle's Tavern. Saturday at Warehouse and Bonds. The rest of those dates are on screen now. We do have a link to Byrdie's website, accesscarolina.com. This is Byrdie Wilson with Where My Roots Run. Take it away.
In the sticks, you might not think I did, but down home I was raised up real good. Backwoods living near a basswood, mix of Sunday morning church bells and redneck raising hell. FM keeps our souls a rolling. Out here, triggers don't have no warning. When we kick it on back in a quad, revving it up with the squad. Got the radio up loud, back roads jumping. Give 'em some country. My neck of the woods does it right. Some Daisy Dukes, I might tell you right, where the crickets all sing and the creek don't sing. This is where my roots run. Hell yeah, you might think we're too proud, a whole lot of dirt and not enough class. I'll bring the beer in American flags. When we kick it on back in a quad, revving it up with the squad. Got the radio up loud, back roads jumping. Give 'em some country. My neck of the woods does it right. Some Daisy Dukes, I might tell you right, where the crickets all sing and the creek don't sing. This is where my roots run. This is where my roots run. We're trashy, but we know how to have some fun. This is where my roots run. We ain't afraid to get our butts in the mud. This is where my roots run. Kick it on back in a quad, revving it up with the squad. Got the radio up loud, back roads jumping. Give 'em some country. My neck of the woods does it right. Some Daisy Dukes, I might tell you that, where the crickets all sing and the creek don't sing. This is where my roots run. This is where my roots run. This is where I'm from. This is where my roots run.